I hear a lot of different sides when it comes to the raiding and dungeon content in Ashes of Creation. Some people are happy, some people are kind of weary because this is something new and they don't know how to feel about that. I want to explore that a bit more today. Hit the like, subscribe, hit notification bell as we take on some of the bosses in Ashes of Creation together. Most MMOs, if not all of them, have instant raids, dungeons, or equivalent types of content. Now, instant content in simple terms is when you and your party of X amount is transferred to an area where you then take on said boss or bosses. Ashes of Creation doesn't have much of this. In fact, only 20% of their raids and dungeons are instants. The other 80% is all open world. Others want instant content because who wants to be bothered by other players when you're trying to raid or do a dungeon, right? Who wants to work all day, a 9 to 5, probably that they hate, come home to a family, hop on a game, and then do a raid or dungeon just to be ganked or bothered by some people who are just trying to mess up your night. In Ashes of Creation, Steven tells us that crafters make the best stuff. Okay, so if we can only choose 2 artisan classes out of the many choices, that simply tells me that not everybody is going to be a crafter. And for the simple fact that we need other classes so the economy can run properly. Cool. Okay, let's say you want to buy the gear because you're a baller. That's going to cost gold and probably lots of it. You can't raid or do dungeons for the best gear either because crafters make the best gear. So where do you get the best crafting items? From the raid bosses, from the dungeon bosses. In my head, we're probably gonna have to work together because there's probably a bigger incentive to helping others rather than working against them. Now, can you attack people constantly, take their wood, stone, money, all this other stuff? Yeah, but there's probably gonna be a downside to that, like the corruption system. I know this might not mean much because this is personally my experience, but during my time playing the Alpha 1, I wasn't fighting for my life every turn and run that I was on. It seemed like I was in a shared world where I could possibly die, but everyone just kind of wanted to do their own thing. Now I have a question for you. Do we have to worry about getting pk'd and ganked if everyone is worried about the same world boss dropping and getting to it first? Now, I'm not gonna lie, we really might see a couple of gangsters in Referral because there really might be that one macho person who does not care about anything. They're killing anyone, anything that comes next to the world boss. Is that gonna be on every server? Absolutely not. Yo, just really quick, can you imagine this? Hey, where can I find the big? Dead. Has anyone seen my little brother around here? Dead. Hey, is there a lake over here? Dead. I think it's pretty obvious that not everyone is going to be interested in the same thing, but you might have, your hardcore group that wants to lock down a specific raid boss or, world boss. But how long does that last? One of the times that I can see that really, truly becoming an issue is when hype is really surrounding the game. For example, you have your Alpha 2 release date, you have your regular release date, so the game is new, it's super hype, everybody is there. And say we're into a year of Ashes of Creation and they drop a new expansion. So you have a lot of those old players coming back. So during these highly populated times, I could see that really being an issue. Once Alpha 2 drops, we'll be able to test this in real time, so I'm really excited about that. I'm actually even more excited that there's going to be something different in the MMO scene because I'm really interested in that as well. I will say though, I am curious to know how does a world look that's consistently open with raid, dungeon, and world bosses? What are your thoughts on open world raiding and dungeons and Ashes of Creation? Please let me know in the comment section below. Or hop on in the community Discord, become a member, share your thoughts there. Hey man, feel free to follow me on Twitter and Twitch to keep up with me. Also, you can use my Ashes referral code if you want to sign up for that. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.